Okay.
Anyway, I think this is working. But as you can tell, I'm gonna be being a little bit overconfident and saying this is a tier list of who I think I can kill the easiest to the hardest. Well, at top we have I'm dead, tough fight but I'll try, a real fight, they will try but I'll still win, one shot, and dead before we even start. Don't mind me, I'm just drinking pure what's it called? Soda Club. Soda Club is so good. Anyway, this guy, I'm not gonna say dead before we even start. I'll say one shot because, first of all, ornament. Have you ever crushed ornaments on Christmas? Of course you have. They literally die as soon as they touch the ground. As you put it on the tree, they're fine, but as soon as they fall off, they're gone. So that's why you're here. And also, I think I'd push you before. I didn't put it in dead before we even start because, well, I kind of got it because you're so easy. Strawberry. You know, unless he's a billionaire, he ain't going nowhere. So I'll say they will try, but I'll still win. Unless he has 1,000 tapes, no cooldown, and he makes me fatter than Big Chungus or Queso, I will politely knock him out, eat his head with some caramel or chocolate dip, and we're fine. Nothing more, nothing less. Who the heck do you think you are? I'll say one shot. It's a box, okay? Let's say he were to be able to charge like a damn ram or a male deer. Yeah, sure, well, for this context, let's say he's made of cardboard. He will explode. Not literally, but have you ever seen a card box against, or like, nailed on the road? And as an oncoming truck comes, it does no damage to the truck. The truck does more damage than the actual box. Anyway, light bulb. Have you ever seen Mr. Lightbulb before? I'm gonna say one shot. Because you see this? This is a protective outing around her head. If I'm able to somehow reach in her head and use a hard object against her bulb, like this lamp, without being burnt, I will gladly make her lobotomized. Paintbrush. Depends. Let's say, let's do some research. So, does paint have lead? Simply. Does most paint have lead? No. Okay. So, one shot. And actually no. Because this is basically wood. So, actually, unless, okay, let's say, is this her brain or her hair? Because no one's going down, like, if I pull out someone's hair, they won't die unless it's connected to their brain. So, unless I get some lore drop that this is connected to her brain, I'm putting it in they will try. Because wood base, hair, paint. And since probably this isn't ichor, I'd be fine. Coal. Coal. Have you tried to eat coal before? Have you tried to hit solid rock? No, I'll actually just put it in. Nah, yeah, here. And I'll put this here. Yeah. So, the reason you're the first. Actually, no. The reason you're here. It's coal. You might need a sledgehammer. So, yeah, that feels more right. You're gonna need a sledgehammer to destroy that bone. And I'm not making that any longer than it has to be. Alrighty, and you again. You know, I'll even make you one shot this time because you're food. I will eat you. No further questions. You are more edible than the stuff they get in prison. I've ate chocolate bunnies before. You are not safe. Screw my allergies. Oh my goodness. I'm not dead, okay? But it's gonna be a tough fight. She is a ghost. And her power in the actual Roblox game is going invisible. So if this little twat goes invisible or possesses me and just punches me in the face until I knock out, that's gonna be hard. But I'll try. I'll try my best. Cosmo. Cosmo. You are gonna be my warm-up snack, okay? Egg. Again. Throw you on the ground. You die. Finn. Yeah, sure. You might have some jokes to distract me, but since they're so bad, I'll just punch you before you can get to the punchline. Butterfly. If I touch her wings, she cannot fly anymore. Same goes for her brother. But a little bit higher since he has legs. Gigi. I'll surprising, but I'll put you here. Her ability in the game is to collect a random item from her head. If she's lucky, she can pull infinite amounts of medkits. And it's not necessarily fair. Cookie, another nice snack before we fight, push you on the ground, you explode. I'll say real fight. Actually, no. They will try. Put you there because you're a little harder than Sprout. I can just, yeah. But the reason he's here, he can hug me and probably bite my head off. The reason he's not here is because I have scissors probably in my hands from the game of rock, paper, scissors I played last night at October 2nd, 2019 at p.m. Pop goes the weasel. Yeah, sure, I can probably throw it, but it's not fat. It can run, and I'd probably get tired, and then it'd bite my leg. Let's just say for YouTube's sake, and I would scream in pain. I could just kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Pop goes the weasel, same as Glisten. I don't know if I can put them 2 at once, so I'll just put it there. You are a real fight because of your antlers and your dash ability. This tastes really good. have you been scratched by a cat? I've heard that she has strength. So if that's true, I would put her up here. But I have to keep it a little bit lower because keep in mind she is a fossil. And not all dinosaurs are strong. You know, I have to put Shrimpo here because if you've been in the roleplay area of Dandy's world and you go in his room, he can break holes in his wall. He does it pretty commonly, apparently. I wouldn't be able to do stuff against it. Raw material I'm going against, but purely because of what I'm hearing and stuff like non-canon stuff, but still basically lore accurate. If it's true that he can like give us dreams and stuff, wouldn't he still be able to like access more of our mind? And keep in mind he keeps his arms always in here underneath his blanket. Hold on, let me make a model so you understand what I mean. I don't expect it to be good, but I have to explain myself easily. So, let's say this is Moon Guy. Yeah, this is beautifully Moon Guy, and his arms are in here. He never uses his arms even in game. So what he actually has are these little stars that follow, or not really follow, but he uses these stars to do stuff. So I bet you those stars probably have some good power, and so I'd be dead. And maybe even have a seizure if he gave me a bad enough nightmare. If I'm allowed one weapon against this thing, I'd bring a lighter. And if those flowers are in her head, if the flowers in her head are actually her brain, I'd bring a match. A match to a gunfight. Actually, yeah, I should add Dandy because I'm a believer. Blee blee blee. I'm a believer. I don't like tweezers. I like sneezing. And I don't like pleasing. I like committing treason. Whoo! There we go. Okay. So, depends if he's actual ink or not. If he's just ichor, I don't know if it's water deficient. But I'm going to just say that carbonated water is really good against ichor. One shot. Probably the weakest of all of them. Again, cupboard. Cup. Yeah. Tissue box. I'm going to say like there. But actually, no, like, nah. She hits me with her broom. If you know what her ability does in the actual game, you go zoom zoom. So as I start going towards her, punching her, she will use her broom, and then I'll just go. So extra power. Little kid, I've done worse. Have you ever played baseball before? Water. Smash the spit out of her. Just keep hitting her. And lastly, rip each petal one by one out of his head. Just keep ripping all of the petals out of his head. Just keep on doing it until he's bald. And then eat the rest of the flower. And there you have it. The ones who would kill me to the ones that are no match for my unhuman strength, because I'm so weak that my arm doesn't even have human strength. But anyway, yeah. I don't know why I did this, honestly. But yeah, I did it. Are you guys happy? I'm a believer. Anyway, video coming soon, I bet.